Hello, my friends. Welcome to CJ Reads Books. I'm CJ, and I hate this microphone. So I've tweaked it. Hopefully, this one goes well. But I just finished reading of Monsters and Mainframes by Barbara Truelove. Now, y'all know that I don't read back cover blurbs, but when I was at the library waiting on my hold, I needed another book to read. So I went to the new section and I picked this one out. And I made my son read the back cover because it was so interesting and I didn't know if I was going to enjoy it. So I will read the back cover to you. I might start doing that anyway, but let's get into it. So I'm going to start off by saying that this was a most chaotic book that I've ever read in my life. But chaotic as in the most positive chaotic way that I've ever read a book in my life. So the back cover goes as follows. Demeter just wants to do her job, shuttling humans between Earth and Alpha Centauri. Unfortunately, her passengers keep dying, and not from equipment failures, as her AI medical system steward would have her believe. These are paranormal murders, and they begin when one nasty ancient vampire decides to board Demeter and kill all her humans. To keep from getting decommissioned, Demeter must join forces with her own team of monsters: a werewolf, an engineer built from the dead, a pharaoh with otherworldly powers, a vampire with a grudge, a fleet of cheerful spider drones. Together, this motley crew will face down the ultimate evil, Dracula. Da, da, da. The queer love child of pulp horror and classic sci-fi of Monsters and Mainframe is a dazzling, heartfelt odyssey that probes what is meant to be one of society's monsters and explores the many types of friendships that make us human. So right off the bat, when I read that, I was intrigued, because who wouldn't be intrigued with mummies and vampires and werewolves? I don't usually read about werewolves. This gave me Andy Weir vibes, and I thought it was giving me Space Unicorn vibes, which I didn't vibe with, but luckily it gave me mostly Andy Weir vibes. So it got split into 3 parts. All 3 parts are written in different POVs, but they also have sub POV switches in the middle of the 3 parts. It was written like a story, like a captain's log, and I enjoyed that very much because some chapters were a sentence long, some were, 10 pages long, and it just varied. And it was so exciting seeing events fold out in the other character's perspective. It drove the story right along. And because there was so much going on, so many characters, such a good plot line, it moved by really, really quickly. I really enjoyed this book. It was chaotic, it was funny, it was great. It was a wonderful read. It took me about 2 days to finish. I loved it. I gave it 5 stars, possibly my last 5-star book of the year, but it was great. If you want something that is lighthearted, that is a little random, and very chaotic, read this book. It won't disappoint. Down below, I have a couple links. The first is to my Etsy store. I sell blind dates with a book, so if you are interested in that, please come check me out and support me. My second link is to my Patreon. So what is a Patreon? It's a paid membership service that takes all my edited videos and puts them on there immediately after I edit them. So instead of waiting around for it to be scheduled like Instagram or YouTube, you get to see that immediately. My third link is you can buy me a coffee. And my fourth link, I have an Amazon wish list. It's filled with random stuff that I could use for my YouTube channel journey. You don't have to get anything from there. don't feel like you can support me in those ways, that's okay. You are still here. Like, share, subscribe, comment, share my book reviews with a friend. Maybe we'll start a book club together or something. But yeah, I've gotten so far here. I loved it. I've been streaming my video games too, so that's been a lot of fun. Thank you, Robert Willem, for being my one and only Patreon supporter right now. You are awesome. And you know what? It's almost the new year, so have a good one. Bye.